So why don't we go ahead and I think we need to introduce our commanders because we are not playing real commanders that
No.
exist in the MTG universe. So, Emmy, would you like to start? Just tell everybody who you're playing and kind of what your strategy is.
Sure. So, hi everybody. I'm Emmy. You can also call me Coral Pecan. That's fine too. Um, we have here for your enjoyment, we have Jealous Oberon. We're gonna get some focus on that. We've got he is one and then Jund. Um, my artistic ability isn't that great. Um, I can pay one and red, sack a creature, uh, choose assign blockers and who blocks what. So I pay one in a red, sack a creature, I get to decide combat, one in a green to regenerate target creature. And I'm paraphrasing one of his little monologues. It says, "It's okay to steal babies." Because he uh has his own very unique sense of right and wrong. So, yeah,
Amazing.
it's going to be a lot of kind of like aristocrats, goading. The word Bushido comes up more than once. The keyword Bushido is in this deck more than once. It is, I'm not going to say jank, but we'll call it elevated jank. Uh,
Oh,
so I hope you guys are excited for some goad reanimate nonsense. It's gonna be a good time.
amazing. All right,
All
Drew.
right.
All right, we got. I made a sweet proxy for Gloucester as well, but here's the dope card that Cheeky made for me. My stupid printer ran out of ink. But Gloucester reads whenever he's of course he's blind. I don't know if that's relevant. Um, he's Orzhov, one black, one white, and two colorless. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, create a treasure token. This ability triggers only twice each turn, which I thought was very respectable and like otherwise wouldn't be broken if someone wasn't trying to break it. I'm not trying to break it, so we're just playing polite magic over here, but one conceivably could. The other part that Gloucester has is he can pay a white and a colorless and tap to sacrifice a creature. Target creature gains a number of +1/+1 counters equal to the number of treasures you control, or you can sacrifice a creature. Target creature gains -0 X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. So Gloucester can either pump his squad or do murders with treasures, and I love it. There's going to be a lot of like I don't know. This deck has a royal and sort of like playing sub theme to it, but also it's Orzhov, so lots of stuff's going to die, mostly mine.
Nice. All right, unfinished.
I am Lord of the Unfinished Projects. I'm bringing back in Othello and Iago. I used these during my last one, but we're focusing a little bit more on committing crimes. So even though I do have
Appropriate.
Othello, Celebrated General, who gives me a bunch of soldiers, I'm going to be focusing more on Iago this time and doing fun things like making people shuffle their libraries and discard and draw.
No.
And potentially, my personal favorite, a 6-card infinite turn combo if I can Heart of the Cards it.
All right, I
A
believe in you.
6 card combo. Oh man.
That's CED jank right there.
Yeah.
All right. I'm actually playing no combos. That's one of my many rules that I have for this deck. So this is my least annoying blue deck ever. It is spearheaded by my favorite character in all of Shakespeare, Horatio, impartial witness, who is Hamlet's best friend. He has Defender and Shroud. At the beginning of each end step, I may tap Horatio impartial witness. If I do, I draw a card. I can pay 1 and a blue to untap target creature, but I cannot target him. Um, so he's like a 0/3. He's chilling. He's trying to stay out of it. I don't know how well that's going to work with Emmy's deck, but he is truly trying to stay out of it. But the whole gimmick of this deck is all I do, because all he does is get information. All I do is draw cards. That's it. There's no counter spells, no bounce spells. I'm not milling anybody. There are no combos.
What's
So
even going on here?
the way that this wins, I have 2 cards that win. Now, don't panic. Let me finish. The 2 win cards I have are Thassa's Oracle or Laboratory Maniac, but there are no combos. So I have to chip away at my deck by hand. So the only person that I mill is myself, and that's only if I've gotten Thassa's Oracle or Laboratory Maniac, because I also don't have any graveyard recursion. So I can't, like, if it gets milled, I can't get it back. I'm literally only drawing cards or milling myself. So if you see me start to mill cards, you know I have one of my win cons. So it's like a big signal for you to start killing me if you haven't already. So yeah, it's kind of goofy. It's like a mini game, you know?
I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Did you put the crystal skull in this one?
I did not put the crystal skull in this one.
That's a missed opportunity. I wanted to put as many eyeball synergies in mine as I could, but I just didn't have the cards for it, unfortunately.
Cool.
Yeah, I made some poor choices in that regard, but there are some other fun things, and I can't wait to show them to you guys.
Well, I'm totally gonna look for that card now.
I feel like all of these decks might be just poor choices.
Oh yeah, these are all poor choices. So I just want to like explain the rules to chat, because chat now has a role in this game. We are trying to raise money for Hurricane Helene relief in Asheville, North Carolina, because they still need a lot of help. So there's an organization called Beloved Asheville, and 100% of anything that gets donated during this game is going to go to that organization. So if you want to mess with us, if you make any odd dollar amount donation, so that's $1, that's $13, that's $101, I don't know, any odd number donation, you can put one of the players in the memo line and give that player a gold token, which is basically a treasure token, but we didn't want to give Drew an unfair advantage.
Yeah, that's right. It would synergize with me too much.
Yeah. That was Unfinished's catch. He was like, wait, maybe we should do gold tokens. Any even dollar amount, you can give one of us a clue token. So just put one of the players in the memo line, and that's our clue token. If you donate exactly $50, you can wheel all of us. So we all have to discard our hand and draw 7 new cards. And then $75 or more, we will start playing plane chase, and you can put us on a plane or shift us to another plane to like impose static rules for the whole table. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on the Venmo if any donations come in, so we can let you guys derail our game and maybe even choose the winner through your actions and donations. All right, are we ready to roll for first?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do 2d6s and we can get our hands. I rolled a 9.
That is an 11.
I rolled a total of 6.
All right, I think that's Emmy.
Oh,
Let's get
okay.
Our hands
all right.
ready.
Let's see if we.
I am gonna keep.
I'm probably not going to. Yep, okay, that was, so the first time I drew whoops all lands, and that was whoops all non-lands. So we're gonna, hopefully third time we can get kind of a mixture of both of those elements.
I love the discourse around a land package and people wanting certain amounts of lands in there, and then they put them in, and all of a sudden flood.
Yeah.
Well, it's because I was going through a pile and I counted out all my lands, I counted all my creatures, and I had everything out by card type as I was building the deck. And I know I could have shuffled this a little better when I put it back together. So here we are. Oh, I see a bloodstained mire, so that's positive. Hopefully,
At least we know it's in there.
It's in there. Like there are lands. I know that there are in fact lands in this.
I do like that we're playing all tragic characters from tragedies except for Emmy, which is also
well. you know, that's the thing about Shakespearean tragedies, right? Is or comedies, is they're not, I just think of them as non-tragedies.
So the rule that I learned when I was a theater major, we can totally see your hand, Emmy.
Oh,
Um,
well,
but the rule that I learned as a theater major was if the play starts with a married couple, you know it's a tragedy
ah,
because
yeah.
it's only downhill
Hmm.
from there. But then if they start apart and single, then you know it's going to be a comedy because there will be a wedding at the end.
Right.
And the
That
one
makes so
play
much
that sort
sense.
of breaks that rule is Romeo and Juliet because it starts out where they're unmarried, but they get married in the middle, and then it's downhill from there.
Right.
True. But they're dating at that point, so.
Yeah, that's true.
So
All
you're
right.
saying don't marry too young?
I mean, that's just
That's
a gift to
correct.
life.
That's
Yeah.
a
Do that.
pretty good. Yeah, I'd go with that. All right. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm starting us off, right?
You
Yep.
aren't.
All right. Step one, we're gonna draw a Magic the Gathering card. Dang it. Um, and I will go ahead and play this Akum Refuge. Tapped, gain a life, and pass turn.
All right. I will also draw a card. In a move, probably surprising nobody, I'm going to play a Plains. I'm going to tap this Plains, and I'm going to play Land Tax because it's on theme.
Yo. Okay. Nugget.
For those of you who don't know, Land Tax reads that at the beginning of my upkeep, if somebody controls more lands than me, then I get to go find 3 lands from my deck and put it into my hand. It is an old broken card, but I think it's funny.
I love
And
that
I'll
card.
pass the turn. Yeah.
I love land tax. Land tax is a banger.
All
I
right.
feel like we're going to
Pass the
see
turn.
things like Smothering Tithe in there as well.
I pulled back. There's the one thing I didn't put in here is Tithe, but there is it has Smothering Tithe for babies in it. I really hope I get to play it.
Mothering Tithe for babies. Which one's that?
That's monologue tax.
Oh yeah,
So when you put that
very
out,
appropriate.
you need to do a monologue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So I'm going to do spectator seating. It comes into play untapped because I have 2 or more opponents. And
Quick,
I
Emmy,
will
scoop.
have a 1-drop. Huh?
Scoop. Battle bond land we scoop.
Yeah,
All right,
move is
that's
dropped.
fair.
But I have a Worms Crossing Patrol. It is a 1/1 with Myriad, meaning that he can attack everybody all at once.
I love Worms Crossing Patrol. What a great card.
It's a good one.
It's a great group of guys. And that'll pass.
Truly.
All right, I'm going to draw a card. Shout out to Ryan in the TikTok chat who said, "My thumb hurt after 511 likes." Thank you for the 511 likes, Ryan. All right.
Very
So you get that special machine.
Yeah. Okay. Playing an island, and I'm going to pass. Very
All
respectful.
right. I'm gonna untap this cool Akum Refuge. Then we're gonna go ahead and we'll go ahead and tap the Akum Refuge, sack Jund Panorama, and we're gonna grab a tapped basic in Jund colors, obviously, because Jund deck. If you didn't know that, now you do. We're gonna grab a forest, shuffle, and pass.
All right, and while you're doing that, I took the initiative to grab a Plains, a swamp, and another swamp.
Mhm.
Because Gloucester be swamping.
Gloucester be swamping.
Yeah. And then I will take those cards and put them into my hand. Untap, and I will draw my card per turn. And then I'm gonna play one of those swamps. I'm gonna tap those swamps. And I'm gonna play Gloucester Sweet Shoes, Swiftfoot Boots.
Gloucester sweet shoe.
Yeah. And then I will go to the end of turn, and I have some work to do here. I gotta ditch this here plains, and then I will pass the turn.
Okay.
All right. Untap, upkeep, drawer. All right. I'm going to put out my Rugged Prairie,
Okay.
which if I feed a red or a white into it, I can change it into either red, red, white, white, or red and white.
Favorite lands.
And now the politicking begins. Who
Uh-oh.
would like to form a tenuous truce with me?
Ooh, I volunteer as tribute.
I also will, because I have no creatures or anything on board.
I can't be
I
trusted.
think we're in the same boat here, Emmy.
I can't be trusted.
All right. Now I know giving Cheeky some extra card draw might be the bad idea here, but I'm gonna go Cheeky high, Emmy low.
Okay.
3. That is low.
Okay.
So I will go
But
ahead
it
and
is the
tap
highest
1,
of the low.
That's true.
but it is still considered low. So I'm enchanting you with Tenuous Truce.
Uh-oh. Did he cut out for you
Uh-oh.
guys?
Yes.
You cut
So
out.
if you would
What
like
does it
to
do?
mark, I'll post it up here. I get to enchant an opponent at the beginning of the enchanted opponent's end step. That you and that player each draw a card. When you attack the enchanted opponent or planeswalker they control, I have to sacrifice this.
Oh.
Card. That's fun.
That's why it's tenuous.
Yep. So if we poke at each other, then it's gonna go away. We don't get our extra card draw. But you can be my friend, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a really good friend, actually. Yep.
All right. I see the screen went to me. Unfinished, you are getting a little laggy, a little pixelated, just to let you know.
Oh no.
All right. I will draw a card.
Oh, thanks for the gift, Rip Pull Repeat.
Ripple Repeat.
Ooh, hey,
What did
Rip.
he
Hey.
And Metal says, if you have tears, prepare to shed them now. Oh, that's Mark Antony. I know that one. Okay. Playing an island, and I will pass.
All right. I'm going to untap my lands. I'm going to draw a Magic the Gathering card. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. And I will go ahead and
Ooh, thank you.
tap 2 here for a Blood Artist. And then I'm going to scoop this forest to my hand and play a Gruul Turf.
Interesting.
Yeah. Kind of fun. Kind of exciting. So that happens. Whenever Blood Artist or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. He's a classic.
I can
Thank
see
you
the
for the
Blood
gift
Artist
medal.
running for Oberon.
Yeah. Exactly. Oberon's kind of not the greatest fairy. He does not act with the utmost integrity. I'll pass.
Right.
Sorry, before your turn, Drew, I'm sorry. I just want to say to the chat, thank you everybody so much for the gifts. If you want to change the game, then send a donation to the Venmo so that we can benefit beloved Asheville. So if you want to do a game-changing donation, it'll have to go through the Venmo. Thanks, everybody.
Real quick, Emmy, draw a card at the end of your turn. As we
Oh,
are in a
that's
truce.
right. Oh, that's fun. All right.
I'm going to play a Plains, and then I'm going to tap 3 for Kemble, Profiting Mayor. Whenever 1 or more tokens enter the battlefield under your opponent's control, for each of them, create a tapped token that's a copy of it. This ability triggers only once each turn. Whenever 1 or more tokens enter the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life.
Wow.
Yeah, so clearly I'm up to something, and I'll pass my turn.
Clearly, I'm up to something. All right.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Make sure you pass the turn on the thing. I will play a swamp. And because I want to get this out as quickly as possible. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play a Wand of the World Soul.
Oh.
I can tap it for a white mana, or I can give the next spell I cast Convoke.
Ah,
Interesting.
Then I will pass my turn.
All right. You've been getting a lot of compliments on Twitch for your playmat unfinished, and that is a Bridgit Connell playmat from bridgetconnell.fourthwall.com.
Ooh.
Is it Bridget commenting on it saying, "Oh, the playmat"?
No, it's actually Bigger Gear Magic.
Bigger Gear Magic. Big fan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody go follow Bigger Gear Magic. I also want to say hello to Kept Evergreen. Always good to see you. All right, I'm playing my island. I'm tapping 3, and I'm going to get my commander out. Horatio, Impartial Witness. He's just going to chill.
Ooh.
This is 0-3. I'm hoping he survives the turn cycle. We'll see what happens. I pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. A Magic the Gathering card. Fascinating. I will go ahead and play a Forest for... No. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. We'll play the Forest for turn. We will tap 4 and cast the Gentleman. He is a 4/3, no flying.
Interesting.
I forgot to put his P&T on the card, so we're just gonna
Oh, yeah.
we'll do that. Or sorry, I will do that and I will pass. Or no, I have to draw a card. I do get to draw a card on my end step. So 4/3. There we go.
He's a big mean dad.
He's a mean man. He is not a good gentleman. All right, and then on my end step trigger, I draw a Magic the Gathering card, and I will.
I will draw a card. I will play this here Swamp. And then I will tap for my friend Gloucester. So whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, I make a treasure token. I do this only once. Or twice per turn. But that's not my turn. That's all turns. So
Oh.
I'm looking at that myriad creature, and I'm getting really excited.
Oh, God.
I
Oh
will pass.
no, there's about to be some shenanigans.
Oh, I was about to say, I think I'm going to help you out quite a bit here. Untap, upkeep, draw. So we've got some issues because I like having friends on my team.
Mm-hmm.
So removal might be targeting certain things. I'll just put it that.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Not that I have any at the moment.
Excuse me, I
Mm-hmm.
just sneezed.
I will put a Path of Ancestry into play. Send them to
Seems
play
good.
tap. Yeah, because the problem with that is I've got some fun things that I can do, potentially. But I'm going to have a lot of problems with his or treasure generation eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 4 mana open to me right now. What do you guys have currently on the field?
0-3.
0/1/4/3.
2/4, 2/2, boots, and an enchantment.
Okay. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put out a Silent Arbiter. No more than one creature can attack each combat. No more than one creature can block each combat.
Interesting.
And then I will pass turn.
On your end step, I will tap Horatio to draw a card. And untap. Draw for turn. I will play another island. I will tap 3 to play Case of the Ransacked Lab, which makes my instant and sorcery spells cost 1 less to cast.
Hmm.
And for
Fascinating.
right now, I will pass.
What does it need to solve?
I would have to cast 4 or more instant and sorcery spells in a turn.
Fascinating.
And then, once it's solved, whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, I will draw a card.
Hmm.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm all
Emmy,
done.
you're up.
Oh my God. Yes. Sorry, I was thinking very deeply about Magic the Gathering. Um. All right. Well, I think we'll go ahead and tap 3 to play Turn Timber Sower. Whenever 1 or more land cards are put into my graveyard from anywhere, create a 0/1 green plant creature token.
Yes, please do that.
It helps me too. I am going to pay a black to cycle Baron Moore. So that is a trigger of that. And thusly, I will create a plant.
And I will create a copy of said plant. And you will all lose 1 life, and I will gain 1 life. Mwahaha.
Ah.
Okay. So that happens. And then, Drew, what do you have out right now? What you got going on again?
I have a 2/4, a 2/2,
Uh-huh.
and that cool token you just gave me.
That cool token. 2/4/2/2. All right. I will go ahead and swing at you for 4.
I will take 4.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever seen married couples play Magic, but they always pick on each other.
Yeah. I'm thinking if I'm gonna allow you to just take the 4.
Oh, would you like to do more damage, perhaps?
What is this thing that is making you gain life when creatures come in?
Oh, Chem it's not when creatures come in, it's when tokens enter.
Oh, when tokens enter.
Mm.
Yeah, so you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sack my plants and make Campbell block Oberon.
Oh, that's a thing. Okay.
That's what
Sadly,
my commandy does.
Campbell die, which is sad
Cool.
for me because that was good synergy, and I didn't really think of that. But here we are.
Yeah, and then,
Oh, also, I make a
just to
treasure
add,
token.
that's right. And then just to add insult to injury, I will go ahead and have you lose the 1 from Blood Artist, and I'll gain the 1.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And with that, I think that's my turn.
All right.
The end of
Well,
your
I
turn.
will.
We still have our
I will
truce.
not forget
Oh,
this.
that's right. Because we have an uneasy truce.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Neat. Oh, and I have to discard down now. So give me just a moment here. I will go ahead and discard Tranquil Thicket and make a plant. And I will go ahead and just wilds as well. All right, and then I will pass.
Okay.
Oops.
I am going to. What's the right play here? I think. Yeah, I like this. This is fun. This is synergy. I'm gonna play Kenrith's Royal Funeral. It is a
Oh,
legendary
boy.
enchantment. Yeah, I think it was on theme. When Kenrith's Royal Funeral enters the battlefield, exile up to 2 target legendary creature cards from your graveyard, and I draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the greatest mana value among cards exiled this way. So that's Kemble. That's 3. So I'm going to draw 3 cards and lose 3 life. And now legendary spells cost 1 less to cast for each card exiled with Kendra's Royal Funeral. So
Just
Temple
for you,
goes under here. Just for me.
Very nice.
Well, that's
Yeah.
not
And then I'll
fair.
draw 3. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. And I will lose 3. And I will do a couple of things still. I will play this Obscura Storefront for turn, because I haven't played a land yet. And I'm going to get a...
Love those lands. I'm obsessed
They're
with
the
those
best!
lands.
I also really like the ones from MH3 that are kind of similar to that.
Mm.
There's like some tri-lands in MH3 that have a...
Oh, the landscape ones. The like.
And they can also create a colorless if you don't want to go searching, which is really nice.
Yeah, especially good for the Drazi.
Yeah.
So that enters tapped, unfortunately. But I'm going to sacrifice this treasure to play a possessed goat. Oh no, me goat!
What?
Goat.
Which will in turn make me a treasure. So we're 1 for 1 here, and then I will sacrifice the treasure. To play a very fair and balanced magic card. You guys know it, you love it. It is a Skull Clamp.
Oh no, not the clamps.
Yeah, so we be clamping. Give him the clamps. And that will be the end of my turn.
I do
by the
have
way,
to say... Go ahead.
Yeah. Possessed goat can turn into a demon, because why not?
Oh, yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
It is Goat Simulator Goat.
Yeah, yes.
I was just gonna say that I have a farm animals deck. It's just all livestock, and I'm really upset.
Like an animal farm deck?
Yeah, it's like all the cows. It's got like Goose Mother. It's got
Nice.
all the farm animals, and I'm really upset that I didn't know that this goat existed in Duskmourn. I have to get it now.
Yeah. Get the goat.
Moving over. Untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh.
My present commander project is Plagon, Lord of the Beach. The deck is called Big Butt Beach Party, and I'm really excited about it.
You got Baldwin Century Herdmaster in there?
Well, I gotta look that one up. I was just focusing on turtles at first because I'm like the kid from that viral clip. I like turtles.
I like turtles.
And he's riding a turtle. So
amazing.
I gotta put as many crab tokens in there as possible. There's a thing that makes 0/3 crab tokens. Yeah.
The crabulator?
Not the crabulator.
Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and I don't want to put out Othello yet, but I can put out Iago. So white, I'll just put in the black for this, and Iago is going to come into play.
Okay.
When I cast him, when he enters the battlefield, I get to draw 2 cards. Because Othello is not on the battlefield, I will flip him into his alternate form. So he is now Iago, Ruinous Slanderer. He has Skulk. He is a 1/3. And whenever he deals combat damage to a player, that player sacrifices a creature or artifact. And I can sacrifice an artifact and scry 2. And then draw a card. So he's fun on a bun.
I love it.
Oh,
I
like
it.
that when Othello's not around is when he is being the bad man.
Oh, yeah. It's great flavor. Completely on point.
It's like,
Thanks,
Othello's not in the
guys.
room.
Yeah.
I actually have the wedding ring somewhere in this deck, and that is my mark to kill somebody because, gotta take out those lovers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I gotta do something, or I'm gonna be discarding more than just one. And I think I can start causing a little havoc because I'm going to tap. The next spell I have has Convoke.
Oh.
And we are going to go ahead 1 white, 1 black, 1 red. It's not going to have any of those. I just need 4 mana. And I would like everybody to please make a very, very sexy Alexios Demos Demios of Komos some kind of example because he's about to get passed around the table.
Oh no.
Let me just check my.
It's Slicer's weird friend.
So he has
Slicer's
trample.
weird
He has a
friend.
4/4. He attacks each combat if able. He cannot be sacrificed. He cannot attack me. And at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player gains control of him, untaps him, and puts a 1/1 counter on him. He has haste until end of turn. So he is going to be passed around the table because friendship. He must attack each turn if able. And with that, I will end my turn. And I've got to discard one. Oh, actually, no, hold on. Before I do that, I will be putting in my Smoldering Marsh because I did draw land there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that gets me right down. And I will pass my turn to Cheeky. And I will move my artifact over here, my enchantment over here, and my playing field. Cheeky, you now have Alexios.
Oh boy, Zigzag in the TikTok chat is really mad at you right now, unfinished. He says, "Damn Alexios, I hate that card. I think you've triggered some people."
I love it.
Amazing.
I love it.
On your end step, I'm going to tap Horatio and draw a card. I'm just going to untap. And draw for turn. I have Alexios now. Does he have counters on him?
He has 1 counter on him. He is a 5/5 Alexios.
Oh boy. I'll just put 5 here so I know. Yeah, he's a big boy.
He is a good beat pick.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Do I have a land to play? I do have a land to play.
What?
So
I love it. Just not when he's attacking me.
Okay. Looking at my options here. I really want to start casting some instants and sorceries, but before I do, I need to get out one more friend. So I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4. For Whispering Wizard, whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying, but I can only do that once per turn. Okay, so I've got a big 5/5 and he has to attack.
He has to attack, yes.
Okay.
And he cannot attack me, and you can't sacrifice him.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm going to try to be diplomatic about this. Emmy, you have the highest life total.
Cool.
So I'm going to send Alexios at you, but you do have a little plant guy, so I figured it wouldn't hurt too bad.
But see, that's the really fun thing is I can just sack this and assign a new blocker.
Are you paying 1 in a red to do that each time?
That's right. I can just chump block. That's right. I have to pay 1 in a red, which I don't have. So I'm just going to sack my plants. And to be diplomatic about it, I'll have you lose the 1 off of Blood Artist, and I will gain the 1.
Awesome.
Was that an Executor? A shiny
It is, yeah. I just have a stack of Pokemon cards here for tokens.
I love it.
All right.
So it's clearly not a magic card.
Just have to announce Bridgit Connell has arrived in the chat. So she can see her playmat on Unfinished's board.
Oh, that's lovely.
Okay, so I pass Alexios over to Emmy now, correct?
Ooh, yes. Okay.
And I think I'm about to get
now 6/6.
Okay, well, he is a Slaking EX.
Makes sense. Checks out.
Checks out, right?
It is a big beefy boy.
He's thick. So we're gonna go ahead and draw a Magic the Gathering card. Ooh, okay. That's fun. So I'm going to go ahead and play this Myriad Landscape tap. And then I am going to tap 3 and play Bastion of Remembrance. And I do need a 1/1 white soldier creature token. I do have Slaking's Son, Black Off, so we'll put him there.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then you get a treasure off that, by the way.
Who
It's a
gets the-
token.
Oh,
You.
no, that's done.
Oh, it's done. Okay.
Yeah, Kemble was copying just tokens, but
Oh,
Kemble's dead now.
that's right.
You
Nuts.
killed him,
Yeah.
Emmy.
Yeah,
I
Kemble got murdered.
did. I feel bad
No.
about it a little
You
bit.
shouldn't. Do
Okay.
not.
Well, Mr. Lot Unfinished Project, what do you have out for blockers?
No, I should say this. Alexios must attack, and you can only attack with one creature this combat. And he cannot attack with...
Oh, one creature. So we have
Ah.
to. So there's no other way that I can. So everybody just attacks with Alexios?
Yep, so
Oh, of
Silent
course.
Arbiter
Grand Silent Arbiter.
is-
Yep. Okay.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I need to figure out. We're gonna draw the removal that I put in here.
Alexios is a problem, yes.
Okay, that's fun and different. Well, let's see. Kiki, you do have one more life than Drew, so I'm gonna send Alexios at you for 6.
Mm.
Oh,
Who's
sorry, me?
cheeky?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I will take 6.
Cool.
There are some people in the chat calling for a board wipe. Somebody do something is what they're saying. So
I know.
I just want to say, chat, the power is in your hands. If you would like to make a donation that will go to beloved Asheville, you can help somebody out with a clue token so they can draw some removal, or you can wheel all of us, or you can put us on a plane and impose a rule. So feel free to make a donation if you want something else to happen.
$100 targeted removal.
Mhm.
I have something better. I have something more fun.
Oh, all right. Well, Drew, you now gain control of Alexios,
Okay.
and then I will go ahead and draw on my end step.
This red
And-
herring will be my Alexios, who is now a 7/7. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That
It
is
now
correct.
7/7.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. Okay, so yeah, and I will untap and I'll upkeep and draw and all that nonsense. All right. Let's take a look here. We can do something really dumb and fun, and I think we probably
Okay.
should.
Let's
Did I
do
give you
that.
draw equal to Alexios's power or something?
No, much worse than that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
The first thing I'm gonna do, though, is I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna play Delny.
Uh-oh.
Streetwise Lookout.
Yeah.
He's great.
So Delny ETBs. Delny sees Gloucester. I make 2 treasure tokens. Huzzah!
Mm.
Okay.
That's 2. That's a treasure token. Then, oh wait, no, Delny costs 1 less because of Kenrith's Royal Funeral. So I'm not like that's just good.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the juice right there. And we are going to now go to combat, and I am going to attack with the Alexios.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's Emmy. It's got to be you because you have all that life.
Yeah, I know.
Gain in life.
I'm gonna chump block with my white soldier,
Okay.
and
Does that mean
you
I
can
take
go
1?
ahead. Yep, and I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
gain the 1.
Ugh.
He does have trample though. Remember, Emmy.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
does
shoot.
trample. So I will be taking 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Yeah.
There we go. And
Okay.
Cheeky, that means that I took trample damage from you as well. So I took 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right, now we're fair. Now we're even.
Then I will. Before I move to end step, there's one thing that I would like to do. And I'm going to tap 3. And because this is an aura, this will stay on this creature.
Oh,
And that's
God.
going to be Pariah. So Pariah is going to go on Alexios, and all damage that would be dealt to me is dealt to enchanted creature instead.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Very clever.
And then we will go to my end step, and Alexios goes where? Remind me. Back to you. So Alexios is now an 8/8. Good lord, this card is wild. And has Pariah on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm
funny.
gonna untap, upkeep, draw. Do I have enough to do the dumb thing? That is always the question you have to ask yourself.
I hope so.
So, with this going on, because I am one of those people, I'm just going to go ahead and put out the Terramorphic Expanse. We'll deal with that at a later time. I'm going to black, red, to play at knife point. As long as it's my turn, outlaws I control have first strike, which are rogues, pirates, warlocks, mercenaries, and assassins. Whenever I commit a crime, I get a 1/1 red mercenary creature token. With tap, this creature gives +1/+0 until the end of turn. Activate this only as a sorcery, and I can only trigger this once each turn. Now the fun thing. I'm going to tap, give, convoke. Ooh, actually, I can't do the one thing if I tapped it the other way around. I should have used that red for it. So I can't do that quite just yet. But I will go ahead and white, black, colorless, just so I don't have any people that can be forced to block. But I will put out a Lorien of the Third Path.
Yes.
Whenever it enters the battlefield, I can destroy target artifact or enchantment.
Aw, man.
And unfortunately, Pariah has been put on this, making it kind of null to attack you, and I want to make it fair for everybody. So I will destroy the Pariah.
Okay. It was a good idea, though.
It was a very good idea. But with that, I will have Alexios coming back at you.
All right. I will take 8.
Oof.
It's rough.
8. And I will pass. I will have no other effects.
All right. With that,
how many lands do you control, by the way?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
How many do you have currently?
I have 5.
Cool. All right, is that it?
That is it. I'm going to pass. I think I already passed and then it doubled it, so.
Oh, gotcha.
Let's
Okay.
get it back around
I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to tap Horatio, draw a card.
You now have a 9/9 trampler.
Oh, gosh.
Yikes.
Okay, let's get him back out on the board here. Big man. Okay, here he is. All right, I'm tapping.
Surprised I haven't seen any removal yet.
Well, don't look at me. Okay. All right, I've drawn for turn. I am going to only pay 1 for this because my instants and sorceries cost less. To play Strategic Planning. I'm going to look at the top 3 cards of my library, put 1 in my hand, and the rest into my graveyard. Okay. I'm going to graveyard the Athelian Kingfisher and the Mask of the Schemer. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. I will make a spirit token from my Whispering Wizard. There it is. Dink. That's oh yeah. I keep thinking Kambal's still out, and it's not. It doesn't matter as much.
Yep. You don't
Okay,
ever know
I'm
that.
going to tap 2 to cast this cool card I just got, Ominous Seas.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to only pay 2 for this instead of 3. To play Witness the Future.
Mm-hmm.
I can shuffle cards from my graveyard into my library, but I don't actually want to do that. I'm going to look at the top 4 cards of my library, put 1 into my hand, and the rest on the bottom of my library. Okay.
I will say this: if we make it one more time around the table, I will start tapping down Alexios myself.
Oh. Well,
Just
that
because
seems
Okay.
charitable.
Okay. Let's see. What creatures do you have out right now, Drew? I see the goat. I see
I have
Gloucester.
Delny, which is a 2/2. I have the goat, and I have a copy of one of Emmy's plants, as well as Gloucester, who's also a 2/2.
Oh, but this thing tramples, so that sucks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I hit Emmy last time, and I don't want this to turn into a whole ass blood feud. So I'm gonna hit you this time, Drew, with the 9/9.
All right.
Sorry, Unfinished made me do it,
Yeah, no, I get it.
and I will pass.
Okay.
And you get
I'm
the
gonna
10/10.
untap. Oh, good lord, I have a 10/10. Let me just get my boy out here. He is a straight 10 out of 10.
I also have to discard, I think, down to hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go. I do have this D12, so we can go like that. All right. Let's see what happens here.
I'm gonna do my basic fishing while you're doing that.
Yep. All good. I'm gonna draw a
I'm gonna
magic
discard
card.
Fraying Sanity.
Okay. I will go ahead and land for turn. I will play a Bajuka Bog, and I don't think there's really anyone who, like, it would be an issue if they got bogged, right?
No, you can bog me. It's good.
Okay, if you're
Yeah,
volunteering to be bogged,
Cheeky said specifically there is no recursion in this particular build.
okay, is there recursion in your build, Mr. Drew?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, cool. I'm
But I
bogging
just
you.
have nothing in there.
Okay, well, I'm still just gonna bog you for, I don't know.
Sure.
We'll get that threshold count down or whatever.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and we're going to, what are we gonna do? Yeah, let's go ahead and pay 2. And we will stack Myriad Landscape, which will make me a plant. And then I get to get 2 tapped basics of the same type. I think we'll go with Mountain. I know I put some in here. Like there's a non-zero amount of basic mountains in this deck, so we will find them. There's one of them. And there's another one. Neat. Okay. So we'll do that. And now that we have done that, I will go ahead and Aha, yeah. We'll go ahead and tap 2 for Budoka Gardener.
Oh.
Yeah. So that one's fun. He is at the moment just a 2/1 monk.
What a cool
All
card.
right. Yeah, there's some weird like old school Kamigawa stuff in here, so that's gonna be fun.
I love Kamigawa.
I know.
Old Kamigawa. It's so weird. It was so weird.
It was so weird. There's some really weird mechanics from it. I love me some splice onto arcane. Ugh, all right. Now you have to make me attack with this 10/10 thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Either one of you volunteering?
I'm at 19.
Yeah, I know. And Cheeky's at 32. So, unfortunately, Cheeky, the 10/10 Alexios is coming at you.
All right, I'm taking 10.
Okay. All right. And he goes to... Oh, yeah. All right. End step. Because we still have the tenuous truce going, I get to draw a card.
Been getting a
And...
lot of value out of that.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff. And then you get an 11/11 Alexios with Ramble. Oh, no, nothing died. No one's blocking. My blood artist doesn't get any delicious juice.
Blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I was
no
trying
paint.
to do some TikTok appropriate language. It doesn't like that word.
Nobody's flatlined yet.
I know.
Planes.
No one's unalived this turn.
Okay. I have a fun idea.
Ooh, okay.
I really liked your last fun idea, genuinely. So
Yeah, that
I'm
was.
excited.
I thought Pariah was pretty cool.
This one is also equally a good time. All right. We are first. I'm going to use a treasure token. Yes, I will use a treasure token. To equip the skull clamp to the plant, which will kill the plant, sadly.
Okay. I will go ahead. Blood artist trigger. I will have Lot lose the one there. I'll gain 1. And then because of Bastion, everybody loses 1 and I gain 1.
Oh, man.
That's fun.
There we go.
Okay. That's it.
Fair. Okay. And I know what you're thinking. Drew, you said you were going to do something.
Sorry, hold on 1 second.
No problem.
Bastion, did something of yours die, Emmy, when he killed
Oh,
his plant?
no, not mine. Shoot. Just Blood Artist happened. So, yep, there we go.
Okay. That's, I want to, I have an Olenda deck that does a lot of those things, and, I feel like I need to, print reminders of, this is for your creatures.
This one is yours. This one's for this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay. I am going to help everybody out.
Really?
This is a board wipe, isn't it?
It's even better.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to play Perch Protection. I am going to gift an extra turn to Cheeky.
Okay.
That's so nice.
I'm going to create 4 2/2 blue bird creature tokens with flying. Now, if I promise to gift, until my next turn, my life total can't change, and I gain protection from everything.
Amazing. What a cool card.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All permanents you control phase out.
Including Alexios.
Your stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Alexios cannot change control because he, as an object, no longer exists.
That's
Mm.
amazing.
So
You
the
really
colors
bought
do
us some
stay on.
time. You're a real one.
Oh, okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Okay.
Now it's Cheeky's turn, right?
No, no.
Yes, because I'm gifting you an extra turn, so
Oh,
the extra turn comes after mine.
Yes.
okay.
So that means that you
Um,
get to go, and then it will be back to me.
so
That's fun.
so this is really cool. And thank you for my extra turn.
You're
This is just
welcome.
really funny though because I rail against extra turn spells. I'm like, extra turns are the
Mhm.
worst. And now I have to take one. But hey,
But
it's
in
great.
this particular instance, I think it's like I
Yeah,
love Purge
I think
Protection.
it's fair.
Like,
it's
it's such a
fair.
unique and interesting card. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Bloomberg was
So
so cool.
on your end step, I am going to tap Horatio to draw a card, and we're going to start putting counters on Ominous Seas. A foreshadow counter. For when Alexius comes back, hopefully I'll have a big-ass kraken that can block him, or at least part of what
I'm
he is throwing my way.
phased out.
Okay, I'm going to draw for turn. Getting my...
Oh, also I get 4 birds, and I get 2 treasure tokens twice, so I'll get 4 treasure tokens total.
Amazing.
Mm.
And here are my special birds.
Okay, I'm playing a land. I'm only going to pay 1 blue mana for this because it costs 1 less from my Case of the Ransacked Lab, and it costs 2 less if I control a human and a non-human. So I'm only going to pay the blue mana cost for this. So I'm going to tap 1 and draw 2 cards using Of One Mind. So ticking up to 4 Ominous Seas. Okay, I already played my land for turn. Okay. I will tap... Hold on a second. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tap... Oh, I also get another spirit from that sorcery. So I have 2 spirits now. I'm going to go ahead and tap 4 for a Murmuring Mystic. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I create a 1/1 blue bird illusion creature token with flying. Then I'm going to cast a sorcery spell. I will tap 1 blue, and I will exile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from my graveyard because this costs 1 less with my Ransacked Lab. So these are exiled now. To cast Treasure Cruise and draw 3 cards.
Love
Pot of
Treasure
Greed.
So up to 7 on Ominous Seas. I will also make a bird illusion creature token, which I'll get in just a second. See if there's anything else I want to do right now. No, my extra turn is over. My watch has ended.
Track my Paramorphic Expanse at the end of your turn. And I will go and try and find a swamp, which I did find another awesome big swamp. I love the Ixalan swamps.
Oh, the Ixalan swamps are dope.
Yeah.
I cannot think of a bad full art land that's come out in the last 2 years.
What I really want them to do is take the old panorama lands from original Kamigawa block and put them in full art.
That'd be lovely. I one of my art projects is I want to do panorama proxies of like dual land packages. So like the common ones that you run, like Breeding Pool and like the fetch and stuff, so that when you line them up all side by side, they're one like continuous landscape, but they represent each of the things. So the Breeding Pool is a little breeding pool on a tropical island, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, that's so
That's cute.
I'm discarding down to
Untap.
hand size, by the way.
Draw. Well, it is the first thespian stage of the game, and it is the
What?
182 version.
Awesome.
You're welcome. I put a thespian stage in here specifically for this.
I love
That
it.
is some flavor. No, I love it.
I did, by the way, I discarded a Gift of Estates, which is another flavor card that I wanted to play, but it's redundant with land tax. But yeah.
All right, so let's get our crime on because I can do this now. Convoke.
Okay.
So we're gonna go white. You know what? I'm gonna keep this open just because I want to be able to give things to get crime.
Just a friendly reminder, may not target me.
Understood. But this is more for a sustainable, renewable crime energy.
Oh.
So 1 for white, 2 colorless, and then feeding this into white again. And I'm going to choose dragons for Citadel Siege. As it comes into play, I get to choose cons or dragons. Cons, I get at the beginning of combat on my turn, I put 2 1/1 counters on target creature I control. Dragons, at the beginning of combat on each opponent's turn, I get to tap down a creature. So this is how I'm going to tap down Alexios.
Oh, very nice.
But it
That's
is also
fun.
a consistent and renewable crime enabler.
Isn't that just the plot of Final Fantasy VII is like renewable crime energy?
Renewable crime. Yes.
If it wasn't, it was a plot on Captain Planet.
There is that.
Yeah.
I am going to go ahead and also tap Path of Ancestry for white, red, extra, and I'm going to be putting out a War Leader's Call. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under my control, I get to deal 1 damage to each opponent, and all my creatures get +1/+1.
Oh, that's fun.
Actually, you know what? No, I can't target you because you're phased out.
You may
Tiki,
not target.
because I've been given
No, I'm not
block.
phased out. I have protection from everything, so you still can't target me.
Understood.
These are
But-
phased out, but I'm in.
Tiki, go ahead and draw a card with me. I am targeting you.
Awesome. I will bump this up to 8 and remove 8 foreshadow counters for a little Kraken. What's Kraken, y'all?
This little guy.
There we go.
He's a cute little guy.
Because I targeted Cheeky and I committed a crime, I get a mercenary. Everybody take 1.
Oh.
Except for me.
Does anybody have anything bigger than a 2 at the moment?
Yes.
I have an
Or
8.
does anything have a 2 or lower? Sorry, 2 or lower.
For power or toughness?
Power.
Bird, Mystic, Horatio, and Spirits.
I have a 3/3 and a 4/3 right here. Everything else is a 0/1.
0 1s. Okay. In that case. Oh, he is technically an outlaw right now. Iago is an outlaw without his buddy to back him up. I will just swing at you for a 2/4. It has Skulk, so you can't block with anything bigger than a 2.
Sorry, was that me, you said?
Yes. I'm attacking you with 2, but it has Skulk.
Yep. So I'm going to block with the Murmuring Mystic, which is a 1/5.
Okay.
So they just
And
bounce.
that is your turn.
All right. I will, on your end step, tap Horatio to draw a card. And then I will start the counters back up on Ominous Seas. Untapping. Drawing for turn. Ominous Seas. All right.
Something's
First thing
coming.
I'll do is Obscure Storefront. Because I need to filter my lands out. So I'm going to grab a little island real quick and gain a life. That comes in tapped. Shuffle it back. Okay, let's see what we can do now. Okay. All right. That was a little awkward, but I was trying to reach, so I was shuffling on camera. Didn't want you to think any shenanigans were happening. Okay. I had something I wanted to do first. 1, 2, 3, 4. For a weight of memory, I will draw 3 cards. And 1, 2, 3. That goes up to 5. I will get another spirit off of Whispering Wizard, and I will get another bird off of the Murmuring Mystic.
Pinky, does your Kraken have trample?
It does not.
Okay.
And then it says target player puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. I'm going to target myself. 1, 2,
Oh, she's milling herself.
3.
Oh no.
Okay.
She warned us about this.
Then, let's see. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each card I own in exile and in my graveyard that's an instant, sorcery, or a card that has an adventure. So, let's see. In exile, I have 1, 2, 3 sorceries. And then I have 4, 5, 6, 7. That's exactly what I need. To tap 2 and cast Sailor's Bane. So it's just a big 7/7 turtle with ward 4.
Yeah.
I like that.
Turtle
Turtles.
Man.
I like
So
turtles.
I will then, well, I might as well do a little damage. Unfinished. You've caused a lot of chaos at this table. Do you have any flyers?
I do not have any flyers, but I'm going to tap down your Kraken. At
Okay,
the
that's
beginning of
fine.
combat, I get to tap it down, create a crime, and I get another mercenary.
Okay.
Everybody take
Oh,
one.
that pings us each, right?
Yes, it is
Yes.
Impact Tremors with a Glorious Anthem on it.
Okay.
I kind of
So-
like it. What
That's
color is
fun.
it?
It is Boros, so of course it is going to be terribly awesome.
Oh,
And
like
this is
I am
the-
putting that in my. I have an Eowyn, like kind of like Legends Matter flicker deck,
Yep.
and that would be so fun in there.
I do have in
We have a
another
copy
deck.
of it.
I'm sure we do. Yeah.
Great. There's another one that's from another Boros card from Assassin's Creed, which it's the same thing with historic spells. Find him. He's an uncommon.
Oh,
And
yeah, I have that one in there.
Yep.
We opened like
Here.
one Beyond booster and just to say we did and that guy was in there. So
He is
it's
my
in the deck.
favorite.
Okay. In combat, I'm still going to send these 2 flying birds. Actually, I can only send 1 your
One.
way.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm just going to send
right.
1 bird and 2 spirits.
All
You
right,
Um,
can
I
at
only
saw
you.
send
that.
one creature.
Sorry, what? Oh, I can only send
You only
1.
send
Okay. Well, I will
one
send.
creature.
I will send a bird. Sorry.
Okay, so it's
It's
a
a lot
2/2?
of rules.
It is, it's
All
Othello.
right. All right.
Was
all
it?
right.
It's a 2/2, correct?
Sorry, what?
Or a 1/1?
It's
Is
a
it
1/1.
1/1 or a 2/2?
It's a 1/1.
Okay, I took the 1.
Okay. I pass turn.
Yeah, we are bureaucratically
Hey.
outmaneuvering one another.
Wait
All
until I
right.
get to my goad part where I'm just like, hey, fight him.
I'm going to discard down to hand size, by the way.
Mhm.
Okay. There we go.
I have a question for you, Mr. Unfinished Project.
Yes.
What is the greatest power on your board?
3 currently.
Okay, cool. I'll Lavalanche you for 3.
Okay.
Lavalanche deals X damage to target player or planeswalker and each creature that player or planeswalker controls. So does 3 to you and 3 to all your guys.
Okay, so 1. Oh, he survives. 2,
Okay.
3. 4 things taken off the board.
Perfect. So I will then ping you for the 4 and I'll gain 4 because that sounds like a good time.
Mm-hmm.
All
1,
right.
3, 4.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Then we will go ahead and
What is your biggest creature here?
my biggest lad is I have a 3/3 and I have a 4/3.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just making sure.
Yeah. Let's see. So what do you have? Who's your untapped gentleman there?
Nobody. You killed all of them.
Oh, okay, cool.
You killed my untapped people. I barely kept one of my commanders because of the war leader's call.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and swing at
Attack with 2
you.
creatures, Emmy.
Hold up.
What? Attack with 2? Oh,
Yeah.
I can't.
You
Right?
can only
Oh,
attack
yeah.
with 1 because his butt's pretty big here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I was trying to get rid of that.
I will tap down your biggest guy before at the beginning of combat.
Okay. He's
And
tapped
then I
down.
will bring in a mercenary.
Okay.
And ping everybody for 1.
All right. Um,
My
I
life
will
total still can't change it.
go ahead and swing for.
I mean, I'm wide open here. So.
I'll swing. Well, I'll just swing with my biggest guy, so I'll swing for 3.
1, 2, 3, and that means our truce is over.
Oh,
That's
that's
okay.
right. Okay.
No
Well,
more extra cards for you.
unfortunately, I will no longer be drawing cards, so that
Oh man.
sucks. But anyways, at the end of my turn, I will now do nothing and cry about it. Pass turn.
I will phase all my stuff back in.
All right,
I am back, including
does that happen before on upkeep step?
No, phasing in happens during upkeep.
Okay.
It is an upkeep trigger.
So it will pass Alexios's counter
pass
act.
around? Yes.
Yeah, well, no, it will get past his counter upkeep.
Oh, so he's still at 11.
Yeah, he's still at 11.
Right. Okay.
So he's not growing because of this.
There he is. That red herring is my Alexios spell.
So.
Are you gonna tap him?
I will, because him being passed around, it's fun once or twice. I was expecting spot removal, so.
You would think, but I didn't.
That's
play
what I
that
get for
deck
running
today.
all edicts. So is he tapped
I'll
presently,
do
or does
myself.
it happen during combat?
At the beginning of combat, I tap it.
Okay.
So it's before declare.
Okay. So we will wait until we get there.
So, but I will say that I will, I'll use him, but I won't force you guys to use him.
Okay.
Okay.
I will tap 2 for a Vengeful Blood Witch.
Ooh.
Which is a little bit like a Blood Artist, but maybe a little bit better. Whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
You control, though. So it's
yes.
Bastion, but on a bounty.
Yes. Yeah, so whenever this creature or another creature I control dies.
Mm-hmm.
And then and that will make me 2 treasure tokens. So that is 1. And then I'm going to tap 3. Yes, that works. For Treacherous Greed, I am going to sacrifice, obviously not Alexios, because I'm not allowed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sacrifice the goat, Onomi goat, and I'm going to draw...
I'll Blood Artist ping ya.
Okay, so I'll only gain 2 life off that.
Okay.
So I will gain 1, 2.
And we each lose 3.
And you each lose 3, correct.
All right.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
And then I'm going to tap the best way to do this. What's the biggest thing that you have, Cheeky?
I have this tap down 8/8, and then up I have this 7/7 turtle.
Okay. All right. You know what? YOLO, I say. Right? YOLO?
Yep.
Yeah.
YOLO
YOLO.
your attack
YOLO
stat.
dog.
I am going to use 2 treasures. And where X equals 0, I'm playing the Meat Hook Massacre.
Oh, okay.
But nothing has happened yet. Then I'm going to use a treasure. And I'm going to play... Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't have to, but I have 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. I need someone to have at least 5 creatures.
I have 5 creatures.
We get to play a fun new card. Blasphemous Edict.
Edict! So good. I love this
Oh.
card.
So,
Each player sacrifices 13 creatures.
of their choice.
Mhm.
Okay.
But
Do
of
you
course
have 13
not
creatures?
Alexios.
So
Yep.
everything
Indy.
is dead but
Okay.
Alexios? Okay.
But,
I'm gonna...
hey, whoa, slow down. Really important.
Mm-hmm.
Count the creatures.
5.
Wait.
Hold on. I'm gonna tap Horatio and draw a card.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
Creatures?
10 creatures.
5
Okay.
creatures.
So
How much
5,
do you
10.
lose in game?
And how many did you lose?
3.
3. So 18 total?
18 total.
Mhm. Does that mean I'm
Yeah.
dead?
No.
Yeah.
Because it means I gain an insane amount of life.
Yeah,
I gain 36.
okay.
But then
But
Meat Hook is out. So how
Mhm.
much life did we lose from your creatures dying? And then you have the
That's
Vengeful Blood Witch.
That's the
and I
next.
have Blood Artist and I have Bastion, so those triggers
Yes.
will happen as well. So
We'll have to figure that out as well.
okay.
God, I hate aristocrats on aristocrats. This is what we get for playing Shakespeare decks.
I know.
Okay, so
I know.
we resolve Drew's triggers first.
Yes.
So
Okay.
down
So,
now.
so I have 1, 2, 6, 7 creatures total.
Okay.
Okay, so we lose 7 life.
You lose. In fact, you lose 14.
So we each
'Cause
lose
you
14 life.
You get it for the Blood Witch and for the Meat
I'm,
Hook.
I'm down to 2.
Okay. Okay, so everybody loses 7. So we'll go ahead and let those resolve.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then Lot, do you have any death triggers?
I do not have any death triggers.
I do not
Okay.
either. I do not.
I do.
And I gain 36.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So right off the bat, because Bastion, everyone loses 5 life.
Ooh. Oh, no.
I have perished.
And then how many total creatures just died?
10 for me.
10 for you.
3 for me.
So 8,
8, 26.
26. Perfect. So I will go ahead and do 5 to Lot.
Oh no.
And then I will do the remaining 21 to you. And then I'm going to gain 26 life.
Woo!
Thinking it was fun.
Well, I just do need to show you guys something. I had both Thassa's and Labman in my hand, so it was good of you to do this.
All right. Okay, and I still have more stuff to do.
Okay.
I'm
All
going
right.
to sacrifice 4 treasure tokens to play
I
Court
just
of
had
Grace.
my finance calculator out in case we needed it for aristocrats.
I'm gonna play Court of Grace, and I become the monarch.
The
Yay!
monarch.
And Gloucester never got.
All right. Okay. Is it now my turn?
It is now your turn.
All right. Let's see what could possibly happen.
Mhm.
What could it be? Any of your stuff indestructible?
I only have enchantments left, and and 2
Oh,
artifacts.
enchantments. Well, I'm not going to do that then. Oh, but I can do this.
Oh, damn it!
What?
I had
What?
something in my hand that I should have cast.
Well, do you want to
Hindsight's
cast it?
20/20. No, it's
You
way
can't.
too late.
Right.
It's
Okay.
too late to run it back. It would be silly.
Okay. I will play Avenger of Zendikar,
Uh-oh.
and I will make 7 plants.
Uh-oh.
So,
I'm in trouble.
701 plants.
Okay.
But that's all I got. I've been a little bit meta screwed this game, so.
Aw.
I'll tap, I'll keep and draw.
Which, you know, if I had Lord Windgrace, that would be fine, but I had to run him in the 99 here instead of as my commander, so.
I will make a spirit. Oh no, I'm the monarch because you didn't hit me, so I'm making an angel. So this is a 4/4.
Okay. Well, you killed all my guys. Or sorry, unalived them. They were
Yes.
pining for the fjords.
Indeed.
Or TikTok. They are ex-spirits.
Would you like to
What?
tap 5. And I'm gonna play Season of the Burrow.
Mm-hmm.
I have 5 modes to choose from, so I'm gonna make 2 rabbits. No, I'm gonna make 3 rabbits. Oh wait. Oh no. Oh no. I can return something from the graveyard, you say? With
Oh
mana value
no.
2 or less, you say?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
okay. I'm gonna do that. So
no.
I'm gonna make 3 rabbits, and
Okay.
or 2 rabbits. Sorry, and I'm gonna bring back the witch.
Okay.
Okay, and now I have rabbits. I have 3 rabbits,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna give them the clamp.
Okay.
So now I'm down to 2 rabbits. You're going
Okay.
to. I'm gonna draw a card.
Yep.
And you're going to God damn it.
Do what?
You're gonna lose 2 and I'm gonna gain 2.
Okay. That happened.
Yes. And then we're gonna do it again.
Okay.
And then I can play a land for turn now, which is this cool command tower.
Ooh.
It's a nice one.
I made that one. That's one of mine. Damn. We're 1 short. A boy can dream. A boy can dream.
Indeed.
No. We're so close. All right. I unfortunately have to pass the turn to you.
Oh.
I'm the monarch, so I will draw.
Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna attack you. That's a thought I've had.
That's a good idea.
Okay. So, the first thing that's gonna happen is we're gonna play a fun little spell called Stitch Together. And
Oh, no.
I definitely have Threshold because you meat hooked me, baby.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and bring back Timber Sower. Whenever one or more land cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, create a plant token.
Okay.
Then we're going to go ahead and play another fun little spell. We're gonna tap 3 here. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna play a fun little spell called Harrow. And as Harrow comes into play, I sack a land.
Yes, landfall.
And because I sack a land, I make a plant. But Harrow, I get to put just 2 basics onto the battlefield. No
Love
tapped,
that.
just on the battlefield.
Such a
The
good
Hero's a
card.
very good card.
Yeah, Hero's pretty cool. I'm gonna say my favorite though is Cultivate. What a great card. Shout out to Cultivate for single-handedly carrying Magic the Gathering.
Fair.
Anyone who's not running Cultivate in a green deck,
I think,
re-examine that choice.
yeah, go to your doctor and see if maybe you have brainworms.
Yeah, I think you got the brainworms. All right, so that will then pump my plants. Okay, so that's gonna happen. So my plants are now 3 3s,
Okay.
not 0 1s.
Got it.
Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and tap 3. We're gonna cast Far Wandering. I do have Threshold because of Meat Hook, and I get 3 basics. So 1.
Hey, don't blame it on the meat hook, by the way. This
2,
was Blasphemous
3.
Edict's fault. Meat hook just did the damage.
Okay, well, it's your fault, so...
It 100% is.
No,
Write
she's
that
just
down.
calling you a meat hook. It's your fault.
Well, it's not the
All
first
right.
time.
So then we're gonna go ahead and make the plant 6 6s.
All right.
That happens. Okay. Then. No. All right. I will go ahead and swing with a 5/5 as well as 7 6/6 plants.
Okay. Do they have trample?
No.
No.
You can
They're
chump
just
block
plants.
them if you'd like.
Okay, I'll block
But
the
they are
5/5.
6/6. Yeah.
That's fine. I'll block my I'll block the angel die. Block 1 with the rabbit die. And how many and then I take what, 24? How many plants get through? If I block
5. So if you're
5.
blocking the Avenger and 1 plant,
Yes,
5. So 30.
30.
30.
And I gain wait though. I gain 2 and you lose 2. Hey. So 2 aristocrat decks walk into a bar.
That got a little nuts there.
That was
guys.
extremely wonderful.
That was so fun.
There, hold on, let me.
I didn't get to use the like really wacky goad cards because the other part of like what I designed was like a lot of like goading, which I don't know. Alexios kind of ruined that for us, not gonna lie.
Well, it was the Silent Arbiter.
Alexios is a mean
Silent
man.
Arbiter, yeah, the Silent Arbiter is what ruined that for us.
Well, the Moors did spend a lot of time on the northern Mediterranean coast, so it makes sense.
Guys, I shelled out an entire 20 cents for this card yesterday at the store.
Oh my goodness.
And I need to show you guys so that I feel like I got my money's worth buying this random legend from Battle Bond because I thought it was fun. Like, I might honestly like make this as like a janky mono red deck. Because I don't love the goblin deck I made for my mono red color challenge.
I'm just sad that I was 1 mana off from doing this.
What
which
was
was
it?
It's balance. Mega's the balance of
Oh.
balancing, so I would force her to stack all her stuff.
Oh
Oh,
gosh.
Oh, and
Brutal.
also,
oh, I put Carlock in here because I thought extra combats would be funny.
Uh
Oh yeah.
huh.
King of
This
the
guy,
Oathbreakers.
Kresh, the Blood Braided.
So I will show you guys my Exodia right now. So I have
Okay,
Othello and Iago, which allows me to take an extra turn after this.
yeah.
I have Cloudsteel Kieran equipped to somebody, meaning I can't lose the game. And then Cauldron of Souls and Luminous Broodmoth would back and forth go for the 1/1 counter or flying counter in order to keep
Mothra!
Othello alive.
Oh
That
wow.
is the
Yeah,
Exodia combo.
I
Amazing.
love that so much. But yeah, guys, I want you to meet Fumiko the Low Blood.
Oh
This
yes.
is she's a 4-cost 3/2 samurai with Bushido X, where X is the number of attacking creatures. And creatures your opponents control attack each turn if able. So you
Wow.
just
She's amazing. The art is
Isn't
so
she cool?
good. She's beautiful. I
But
love her.
yeah, she's like a random like battle bond legend, and I just looked up like Jund Goad theme, and I was like, I have to have this card because it's so silly
I feel like
and
we need to
so
see the
chaotic.
cosplay, Emmy. Let's see a
The
cosplay. You could
cosplay.
kill that makeup.
Oh, she's got the black lipstick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, she's got some dope makeup. I'd have to do like the 90s Pam like Anderson like pencil brows to
Yeah.
really convey that one, but
Mm-hmm.
no, she's dope.
She's awesome.
That would be quite the sleeper hit in a cosplay competition.
Uh,
Like oh, are you Chandra? Mm-mm.
Nope.
Nope.
in my headcanon, I like to imagine that the glowing jewel in Pitiless Plunderer's hand is one of Gloucester's eyes.
Amazing.
Oh.
Nice.
Who is it?
I
Is it Reagan who gouges out his eyes?
it's the husband.
Oh, right, he does it.
I
She
think it's
she like tells him to
Albany.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um we actually did a production of Lear in which I played the fool,
Uh,
and they made eyeballs like that they filled with blood, and they had like little latex like little knots that they made basically,
yep.
and he would
Mm-hmm.
squeeze it in his hand and they would just pop. And there was one day where like
Yeah.
the blood must have shot up like 4 feet in the air. It was like it was really gross. The audience was like, ah.
Ugh.
We had to designate a splash zone for the fake blood.
Oh, I
Weird.
love the fake blood. I've been in many productions of Macbeth, so if I ever
Mm.
get my own custom Shakespeare card, I have ideas.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I'll make you one.
I think
Let's talk about it.
I kind of want one that's like all three witches, and I want it to be like the Weird Sisters, and they make like snakes and newts and cat tokens, and it's like Abzan.
That would be really cool.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that was
Hell
like,
yeah.
that's
I'll
what
get
I'm
on that.
thinking.
I'll definitely get on that.
Like you put cauldron tokens on them and like, or like at some point, because that's what I was thinking is like on your upkeep, you make a cauldron token. You can sack cauldron tokens to do things, but like on your upkeep, if you have this many cauldron tokens, it's like the creature token you make. And I'm thinking like you either make like a green cat, a like
It'd be like a white cat.
a white cat, a green newt, or a black snake. And the cat has like life link, the newt has trample, and the snake has death touch. I was thinking like that, and then doing
Oh my
I would
god.
but they'd have like different power and toughnesses. I thought it would be kind of fun, like maybe lean into the coven thing like they tried to do in Midnight Hunt, but
Oh
make it
Yeah.
yeah.
suck less,
And
like
then
that
like
was my
maybe if you have
but definitely Abzan.
like a certain number of like cauldron counters or something like that, you could do
Yeah.
something like fate determining where it's like kind of like abyssal persecutor where it's like target opponent can't win or something like that while they're
Yo!
out there,
Yes.
because they're the fate sisters, right? So like doing something like
Mhm.
that is like a big thing that they have, at the
Or
bottom
you
of
could
your
like Or do something really fun, like kind of like foretell, like do some divination kind of shit, like throw like a
Yeah.
spell like ninth from the top or like seventh from or third probably because they
What
clearly
I'm
really like the
thinking
number
is
3.
we should introduce triplet commanders instead of partner commanders and have one of
No.
That
them as like
sounds
the
Partner commanders are already problematic.
no, but
yes.
Partner with
it's
Anvil.
just these 3 that go together, and like one of them is the
Okay.
animal girl, one of them is the
Right.
divination girl, and one of them is the fate girl.
And then
That is
eventually you
very
can
cool flavor.
transform them, flip them
They
over, and turn
meld
them into
and they turn into
like
Hecate.
yes,
Hecate?
yeah, that would be so dope.
Oh, that'd be so
Okay,
amazing. Okay, Emmy, I'm
we
gonna
have to
start this for you.
workshop this, but like some kind of like crazy like Abzan token
Yes,
reanimator thing. I think
yes,
it'll be really fun.
amazing. We'll do this.
Anything so I can play my boy Taneb the Harvester.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, do you guys want to go around and just say where people can find you, and then we'll wrap it up. So, Emmy, where can people find you?
Beacons.ai/Coral Pecan. I am on all the socials that aren't X.com.
Yep.
So like Blue Sky, Threads, Insta, TikTok, YouTube,
Mm.
Spotify.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Drew?
I am Drew. I'm Malevolent Hermit on TikTok. Sometimes I'm the benevolent geist. It depends on whether or not I've been killed that week. You can listen to WUBRG Radio, which is our stupid podcast where we talk about Magic the Gathering. It is on Spotify and a bunch of other podcast apps. Search for WUBRG Radio, spelt like white, blue, or red, or white, blue, black, red, and green. And WUBRG, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's us and some guests, and we chat about things. And Cheeky, we should have you on sometime when you get some time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Lot?
Lord of the Unfinished Projects on TikTok and YouTube and a couple other places. And I will be doing some fun cosplay commissions soon, so come check me out.
Ooh.
Ooh, awesome. Yeah, he does amazing 3D printing. You should check out the hammer, the Ragged Dragon hammer he made for Bigger Gear Magic. It's incredible.
Oh, dope. Dope.
Well.
Yo, what's that?
How's a full pistol?
A bunch of
cool.
these
Oh my
have been
God.
made as well.
Awesome.
Marine.
All right, and
I'm-
yeah, I'm cheeky. I'm also everywhere except X. And
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
so
fuck Twitter.
yeah,
It's a little musty over there at the moment.
it's pretty stanky. My next stream is Thursday with Bridgit Connell. We're doing our nostalgic playthrough of Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 3 from 2002. And then on Friday, I'm continuing my Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode run. And then on Monday, we'll be back to our Monday Night Brawl on Magic the Gathering Arena. Viewer challenges will be open, and I will fight everyone in chat if you give me the chance.
Ooh.
Yeah, so thank you for joining us, and we hope you have a lovely, lovely night. And we will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.